name is Brandy Terrell Rogers.
Shalonda Skinner Cooper.
Jeanette Williams Grover.
Harold Jr.
Shonda Haggerty.
My name is Brianna Haggerty.
Pastor James Michael Terrell.
I'm Tammy Terrell.
Early Norfleet.
And I'm Chrysler Norfleet.
Miss Gail Allen.
My name is Morgan Allen.
My name is Gary Allen.
And I was at the very first.
It's the very first.
We were at the first, and we were all at the first service.
What was I doing? Why am I even standing up there?
I'm so glad you came to save us. Spirit, we thank you for your people here today. We lift you up. You said you would draw all men. Not us, oh God, but you. Let us keep our eye on you, that we might draw all men. Jesus' name, amen. Lord, I worship you because of One more song, come on. Pray, oh God, that this church grow, oh God, that it be a church of magnitude, of power, and of strength, and of deliverance, oh God. A delivering message and a delivering ministry, oh God, that's healing souls and bringing men and women out. And drank of his own cup and laid in his bosom and was unto him as a dog. And be here now.
Yes, yes.
I'm glad to be here. I don't know what mama and what daddy does.
Yeah.
But I know I can stop it right here.
Right here.
What was going through your mind when you watched the video?
I have to be honest, the first thing that I thought of is that we were all so little.
Dang! Joe Goody had all that hair.
I know Chrysler had no hair. Yeah.
But Tyrone, you look like nowadays have black.
People look younger, and now you see them.
Oh, okay.
Today.
Well, I still look the same.
Well, you had a flat top, Mr. Gary. You had a flat top.
Yeah, it was faded like that.
It's still a low fade.
What, if you can try to remember, what was going through your mind when you were at the service?
I think I was probably like a little nervous. It was my first time experiencing like a startup church.
And we just wanted to kind of feel comfortable in a church that, that we felt that we belong to.
The vision was to save souls, to bring folks in, there's a word called restoration, to revive people and bring people back, those that wasn't going to church. We had some that had went to the church that we went to hadn't been to church in a good while, and they were just roaming. They wasn't going anywhere.
I didn't go to church to be in front of the church. I came, sat on the back row, paid my little money, and before the preacher got up to preach, I was at home. That was my church. I never wanted to be in the front, but God was dealing with me that I didn't even know.
I was actually at a point in my life where like stuff in school was different things, and life was kind of being very challenging and stuff. And I was expecting more out of God. I was expecting something from God. And I may not have known at the time just exactly what it was, but I know I was expecting something and I needed more.
When Pastor Terrell, we always went to Unity when he preached and stuff, and he always had a good message and things. And so we talked one day. I say, well, if you ever get a church started, just give us a call. Then one Saturday we got a call, say, look, man, I'm starting my church. You want to come? Say, sure.
We were excited.
And we met, at his home and on Landmark, and we all sat down and started kind of mapping out, the name of the church.
When we first started off with trying to decide a name for the church, the first name that was thrown out was called San Jacinto Crossing, because the area that we're in is considered to be San Jacinto Crossing. And finally, the members that attended the first meeting, we came up with the name San Jacinto Christian. We thought we were going to wait a little bit further in the year, but the people that attended the first meeting for the ministry we decided that we're going to have the service the following Sunday.
We went to the upper room, the blue room as it is called.
The room, it seemed to, I don't know, like it became a different place when it was church. Like, you know, if it wasn't church, then it just seemed like the blue room to go up there and play and balance on the little bar or whatever. But whenever it was Sunday, it was like it was a sanctified, holy place, and so it was pretty amazing how God was able to work.
Well, converting the house into a church every Sunday was one of the struggles. You living in a place, and then you got to bring all these people in to your personal quarters, setting up chairs and getting the room ready. That was a struggle. Letting everybody know where we was having church.
How'd y'all do that?
Word of mouth, just word of mouth. The motto was, I need 12, and that 12 tell 12.
I recall that maybe 23, 25 people there for the first service, and the number doubled or tripled by the second service, and by the third service there was a concern that the roof might cave or the floor might not be able to hold the people, and so Terrell had to put up beams in the middle of this 3-car garage just to support the
under the floor.
And we had our services at Lee College for 2 years. First we started in Rundell Hall, and then we moved to Tucker Hall and had our services there. We continued to have our Wednesday night Bible study in Reverend Terrell's home, but the services on Sunday were at the college. Then Reverend Terrell decided it was time for us to get our own building. So he decided, well, he was going to start building in 2004.
And after that, God really started moving and building on the church.
It was so exciting because we had the groundbreaking and it was raining real hard, but who cared?
Difficulties, the rain caught us in the weather. The building showed up late. It took us a year to build it.
We had to watch the equipment.
We had to watch it at night so someone wouldn't steal all the metal or the tin, because the metal is expensive these days. So we had to watch. We had some of the brothers that come to the church and watch the panels, the steel.
Sleeping over night, watching the steel.
Mr. Lee, huh?
Yeah. We had some good times. And, sitting in the trailer with Brother Chip Dog with his taser, his pistol. Man, we just had a good time.
Because the guys would get together and they had a blast down here. Even old Dr. Rad would come down and hang out.
Lay the water line, dry the dozer, dry the backhoe, dry the bobcat, put the water line in, the infrastructure. We had to do all that. But nobody else had to come. We had to be here.
I believe it was July the 31st, 2005, we had our first service in the church at 3 o'clock. And it was really exciting. The church was filled to its capacity. If I'm remembering right, we had about 600.
Like 700.
At 800-900 people here that day. It was just wonderful what God done that day to show us how He appreciated us.
And then we slowly saw the church come up.
I know we went from singing with tracks. And then we got a little choir, which was probably 2 sopranos and 2 altos.
And it was very few people. But the few people that we did have, they were trying to hide and not sing. So I just happened to stand on the side of Sister Linda, and I realized what a beautiful voice she had. And I'm like, girl, you need to come on and sing. I remember the stage, and I remember Brother Corley.
Brother Corley.
Corley was just, he was just such a beautiful person. He really was. He was so kind, you know, you just had patience.
Energetic.
Yeah.
Playing the piano, and when he would go up there and lead, come let us sit, and he would turn around and he would look at the crowd and like try to get us going.
Corley was our first musician that we hired full-time, and he, he was very faithful to us, and we lost Brother Corley in 2007 due to his illness.
It seemed like since I've been here, I can pretty much say that a lot of things in my life sort of gel together, and it seemed, so I guess in a sense it's a good thing. As the church was growing, I was actually growing.
As church grew, I grew personally. It wasn't no more the pastor going to heaven, so I'm going to heaven.
Grown spiritually, wiser.
Just trying to depend on myself or just trying to depend on family alone just wasn't enough. And I think that was actually the year when I really had I kind of broke down and really submitted myself to God.
This is where I really felt and knew what the Holy Spirit was.
That's when I first experienced the Holy Spirit.
At the benediction, when Reverend Terrell prayed, the Spirit was in there so strong. I just cried.
I could probably say like real relationship, a true relationship with God. Now that I think about it.
We first started out understanding, your faith has got stronger.
Right.
Understanding, tithing, we've been blessed. We truly been blessed through the years that we've been here, job-wise, financial-wise. And
so many blessings. You can't even count them. We are so blessed financially, jobs that we've gotten.
What makes the church different?
I don't know, just the different characters. Church is, if you just sit back and observe, church is one of the most comical places, and it's not like you're laughing at people, but you're laughing with them, because you get to see, all these different characters every Sunday, and, but they grow to be family, and, you laugh together, you fellowship together, as you get to see, all these different characters every Sunday.
People that God has sent to San Jacinto, we have not missed a Wednesday night meal. We fellowship every week, unless it's been weather or in the holidays or something to that effect. We get together every week. We have yet to hire someone to clean this church. We've been in the building now for 7 years, and people every week get together.
I really like it because it's a family. It's not a super church where you just kind of get lost in a congregation. It's very personable. People know each other, and I like that family feel.
Teachers have said things like they have a lot of smart kids in their classes, but the heart that she has is what makes her different, and that has to come from here.
We have grown so much.
That's my church. I love my church.
And we love each other.
We can definitely see that.
I love everything inside, and I wouldn't change churches for the world. God has really blessed and blessed and blessed and blessed.
We're looking for San Jacinto to, in the years to come, this is 2013, so we're looking, I'm looking down the road the next 5-6 years, the church really growing, getting more people in, but the main goal, the main emphasis of any ministry is people getting saved, delivered, converted. So that's the goal, that's the theme right there. I'm looking for more people to fall in love with God.
More activities for teenagers.
Like?
Going on trips and seminars.
See where we've come from in this 10 years, and I just pray that God will continue to bless us.
Hopefully we'll keep going and get even bigger.
y'all enjoy and keep enjoying.
But I am so convinced that God is in the midst of this, and He's just going to keep us straight and show us what He wanted us to do.
Celebrating another 10-year milestone.
We've made it.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations to San Jacinto Christian Church on your 10th year anniversary.
Hasta mañana.
Come to see us.
Congratulations, and God bless you, and get up out my church.